Started. Good evening, boys. Welcome to the Rubbins Racing Round 2 here for the Thursday Night Lights series here at Brands Hatch. We're on the GP circuit today. As we remember, on Tuesday night we were on the touring car circuit. I'm Det Paint 2. I'm covering for JR tonight, who's unfortunately got other commitments elsewhere, so I'll be doing a commentary tonight for everybody else. So hopefully it should be an interesting race. We've got some fast guys out there. They're all on default setups, and we're just about to get qualifying underway, so it'll be interesting to see how it plans out. So in a couple of seconds, once we've loaded in, we'll be getting going, and we'll get on with the first half of the qualifying session. We've got two races tonight. We've got the sprint race and then the feature race. Feature race is a reverse grid from the sprint race, so if you end up finishing last in the sprint, you get put on pole for the feature. So it'll be interesting to see who is going to do it tonight. So we've got the first set of guys coming out of the pit lane. So we've just got, who have we got on track here? Yeah, no worries. We've got Uni Clark just coming out of the pits, going down the first corner, going up towards Druids, which is the tight right-hander hairpin. So the qualifying session's underway. We're just waiting for the first set of times to come through. See, we're watching at the moment Uni Clark going down the back straight, going round the GP complex. It's a lot longer than the Indy circuit than what we were racing on Tuesday. The circuit's a bit more different to the other layout. And we've got Johnny just coming through into the second to last corner. He's about to set himself up for a lap. We've got a couple of other guys going to set themselves up as well. Uni Clark is going to lead the way and get on to his lap, followed by John. We've just got Kembo that's coming round the back bit. He's not sure if he's on a lap yet or not. It doesn't look like it from the timing screens, but it's looking like it's going to be a very, very positive qualifying session. All these guys are all on default setups. They're all going to be going for it tonight. It'll be very, very interesting to see how they get on. Going to watch Kembo go on his lap. He's coming around the last turn down the main straight and onto his lap now. Gonna see if we can try and ride on board with Kembo. This is on board with Kembo. We've got a bit of traffic in the way going round Druids. Managed to avoid that pretty well. Down into turn 3. Sharp left-hander this. You've got to get the car positioned in the right place so then you don't slide up on the exit. I think that's a spin from Smithy by the looks of things. Looks like it. I think it is. No, it isn't Smithy, it's someone else. We've got Uni Clark coming around the last turn. He's about to set the first lap of the qualifying session. See what he comes across and does. He does a 1:31. Well, now that's quite a strong start. We've got a few other guys, 1:42s, 1:47s, 1:33s. All the guys are going to start. Now this will be the interesting one. Luke Bennett, our pro esports driver, he's just started his lap. He's coming down the back straight opposite to the pit straight, and about to peer off the Indy circuit and go onto the GP layout. Ride on board with him, see how he gets on this lap. We've got another couple of times. Kembo's just done a 1:34.2. Rome's done a 1:36. That's a good drive from Rome. He's a new driver to Rubbins Racing, and didn't see him on Tuesday night or a few others, but he has been, when he's been in the lobbies, he's been up there. As we stay on board with Luke, coming round the second to last corner. We're going to fire it down the back straight. Hopefully keep it nice and tidy. Then out into the last corner, you've got to get hard on the power. Oh no, he's gone into the gravel. That might have destroyed his lap. I've got a funny feeling it probably has. And he'll have to go again. Again, still stuck in P11, hasn't set a lap time yet. We go back to Smithy. I'm not sure if he's on the lap or not. I think he is. Out lap. So go back, see how Uniclark's getting on. Uniclark's definitely backed off. He's going quite slow. We've got Kembo on another lap. See if he can improve on his previous time. Position the car well around that last corner, we'll see. Oh, has he though? Just touched the grass on the exit. See what the lap time, no improvement for Kembo, still stuck at 1:34, 8/10 off the pace of his previous lap. We go back and look at Luke, who's trying to get a lap. It seems like he's struggling with these Caterhams at the moment, not being able to get the pace out of the car. Comes around the third to last corner, then onto the second to last. Crucial corners, the third to last corner and then the second to last corner. You've got to get the car positioned. A lot of the corners around this track, you've got to get the car positioned correctly, otherwise you're more than likely to spin off. Now see what Luke's going to do. He's about to come across the line and set a lap, and I think his lap's been invalid by the looks of things. He hasn't set one, hasn't come up on our timing screens. We'll go up to Johnny, who's in P2. He's just starting his next lap. Coming up into Druids, tight second right-hander, and then down the hill into the left-hander for the third corner, and then down the back straight. Smithy's just set a decent time, a 1:32.8. That's not a million miles off the pace, but I think he's just beaten to it. Kembo's gone fastest with a 1:31.2. That's a pretty good lap, although there is potential to get 1:30s, 1:29s round here. I've seen it in these cars in the practice rooms. Oh, and we've got a couple of spins. Trying to figure out who that is. We've got a spin off at the first corner. And it's Jasper. Lecky still hasn't come out of the pits. He might qualify last in this race if he doesn't get out quickly. Kembo's in the pits. He feels like he's done enough. Oh, Luke's just gone fastest, a 1:36. I told you you'd be able to get into the 1:30s with his times. John's got into the 1:30.8. A tenth off Luke. Yeah, we still got a full lobby, mate. Luke and John could be the battlers at the top of the leaderboard in the race. We'll stay on board with Luke as he goes on to his next lap. It should be quite a good race. Luke is actually starting to get the car going now. He's starting to get it back in back into gear, and he's pulling off some pretty good lap times over the rest of the field currently. Can have a look back. Here we go. We'll go to Smithy, see how he's getting on. Looks like he's doing okay. Couple of seconds down on Luke, but there is still 5 minutes of this qualifying session to go, and anything could change. It's not a million miles away. Uni Clark, how's he getting on? 1:31.6 currently. 9/10 off Luke's. Off Luke's 1:36. 1:30.6, sorry. And it's going to be quite interesting. Luke's just gone quicker again. I've just moved off his marker. He's just done 1:30 dead. And I think he might run away with this qualifying session. There's not really a lot of time for others to try and pull a lap of that manner out. I'm going to go and have a look at Ietel, who's just coming out the pit lane. First time we've looked at him tonight. See how he's going to get on. Go trackside. Apologies for the camera angle there for a second. Now these boys, I know it's more about driver style tonight more than anything, because these boys are really going to try and go for it. With this being on default setups, it's going to be down more to the driver rather than the car. The only difference to each car that is the paint job on them. Everything else standard setups. They can either go with loose or stable. We've got a spin off in the background there. I'm not sure who that was behind Ietel. We'll have a look back if we can. Apologies for guys on stream. Just trying to see who that was that came off. I believe it was Smithy looking at it. Looking at the replays. And Luke's just gone faster again. He's into the 29s. It was always going to be possible. 1:29.7. We've got 3 people watching on stream now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to join the Rubbins Racing League, find us on the Discord. Absolutely free to join. Anyone welcome. As long as you race cleanly, we allow you in. Hopefully we'll get some, if you want to put some comments down, guys, who you think's going to win this race. My money, looking at the timings at the moment, is going to be on Luke. Potentially Uni Clark's going to be up there as well, but at the moment, looking at the timings, it's going to be Luke. What do you think, guys? Comment below. See, what do you think it is going to be like? But at the moment, it is looking like Luke's running away with it, so we'll have to see how it goes. And go to trackside with Luke. He's just coming around the last turn, a bit all over the curve there, 2 wheels up in the air. Is that going to cost him time? I'm not sure. We'll have to see what his lap time's going to be. No improvement. Oh, he was over 2.5 seconds down on that lap. That's quite surprising. Just going to go back and look at Kembo, see what sort of lap he's on. Best he's done is a 1:31.2 at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how he's going to get on. He's going to come across the line now. Let's see if there's any improvement. Slight improvement. 8 milliseconds faster than his previous time. Sounded like a spin from Smithy, and it is. He's lost his front end. Some serious damage on that car. Hopefully he can, I don't know if he will be able to get back going with the time that remains. We'll have to wait and see. But it's like some serious body damage on that car. Go back and look at Rome, see how he's getting on. He's doing alright considering he's a first timer to Rubbins Racing. I think he's just backed off that lap, which I think he has. which is a slight shame. We're going to go and look at Andy, who's just had to jump back in and jump back out of the car. Having some technical issues with it, so he's going to try and get a lap going now. If he can get round quick enough. I'm not sure if he's on a lap or not. I'm assuming he is by the pace he's going. Comes round, down and up through the valley, through the quick right hander. You've got to get your line perfect through there again. There's so many corners here at Brands Hatch that you've got to get right. If you don't get... Oh, Andy spun! Andy spun all the way round. That is disastrous, but from what we're hearing on the team radio, it seems like he got a penalty in the middle sector, so he's not going to set a lap and he's going to be starting at the back of the grid. Andy doesn't seem very... Okay. What we're hearing on team radio, it sounds like Andy had got a corner cut in the middle sector and ended up spinning out in the process, ended up getting a penalty anyway, and he's starting in 15th at the back. 6 people watching on stream now, guys. Thank you very much for the support. If you want to go and look at it, like the Discord, go and have a look round there. You're more than welcome to join us here at Rubbins Racing. We're trying to grow the community as it is, so we can have 2 tiers. So if you're willing to race, go for it. Join our community, and you will be able to. Yeah. Future events coming up on Saturday. Well, on Saturday we've got the LMP1s coming up. Believe that's from Brands Hatch as well, if I'm correct. We have got quite a few. Algarve, I've just been corrected. Algarve for the LMP1s, and now later on, well, in fact earlier, tomorrow night we have the Ginetta G55 Championship here at Brands again. We've had quite a few races at Brands Hatch this week, and I believe that's on. And we've also got GT3 here at Brands on Sunday as well. So it's Brands Hatch week, everybody. It's Brands Hatch week. Apart from Algarve, which just screws up the schedule a little bit. Anyway, moving on. We've got Luke on the start, on the front. Uni Clark in second. Johnny B in third. Jasco in fourth. Bobby Dazzler fifth. Kembo sixth. Ayatul seventh. Smithy 8th, Definio 9th, Ugbar 10th, and then we've got Richie in 11th, Atlantis in 12th, Mowington in 13th, Roman 14th, Andy in 15th, and that rounds out the top 15 drivers in the race. Just had a comment from Steve Green. The Bronze Grove Bullet is in pole again. Yes, that's Luke Bennett. He's on pole again with a 29.7, which was a very, very quick lap for round here. Very, very interesting to see how they race tonight. Right, we're about to get started here at the Rubbins Racing. I'm trying to get the camera angle up. I've missed the start there, boys. I apologise for that. Just quickly try and get it back. There we go, we're back down into turn 1. And Luke's just kept the lead from Uni Clark. Uni Clark looked like he had a look down the inside. There's side by side, 2-3 wide going into Druids. John's on the outside of Uni Clark trying to get going around the outside. Looked like there was a bit of contact in the background. We'll have to have a look back at that. But Luke's first, Uni Clark second. John's just slotted past Uni Clark. Now can he hold the position going down into turn 2? I'm not sure. Uni Clark didn't hold the position. John's through into second place. So John second, Uni Clark third, Jasper fourth, Bob fifth, I sixth. Definio 7th, Kembo 8th. Not sure who that is in 9th, I'll have to double check. But look, got Smithy that rounds out the top 10. Richie in 9th, I've just been corrected on. We'll go back and have a look at Richie, who's chasing down Kembo. He's got Ugbar all over the back of him. Oh, we got a crash. Dufftinio. Oh, he's got that going. Oh, there's contact again. Going through the third to last corner. I think Mowington got taken out by Dufftinio there. We've got a battle for the lead. And John is all over the back of Luke. He's going to have a go down into turn 1 by the looks of things. It could be very, very tight. John on the outside, Luke on the inside. Going through turn 1, John's going to try and do the undercut on Luke. And I think he's got there going into Druids. I think he's got the job done, yes. Great driving from John. Straight past Luke. Jasper would be wanting, Jasper and Uni Clark, I think would be wanting to get in the action in 3rd and 4th up ahead. I'm going to go back and have a look at Kembo. He's chasing down Bob. He's got Ugbar a couple of seconds behind him. Ayatel is chasing down Uni Clark currently, and that'll be an interesting battle. We'll have to see. And we've got a move for first. I think Luke's going to have a go at John. Interesting battle going on in first. John's holding it up. Luke going to look to try and go down the inside, I think. Coming down through the valley, up again into the quick right-hander. Luke's gone down the inside. I think there was a bit of contact there. I'm not sure. Couldn't quite tell because of the camera angle. But they're still side by side, wheel to wheel racing. This is great stuff from the lads, and John managed to get away. Now we've got a battle, we've got 3 wide behind them. Kembo, Uni Clark, Ayatel, all 3 wide down the straight. I think Bob was getting in on the action there as well, and I think Bob's just going to have a go at Uni Clark now, going down the main straight. It's battle for P6. Bob looking to try and go down the inside. Not sure if he's going to get the job done or not. Looks like no at the moment. He's backed off by the looks of things. Try and regroup and go again. We're going to go a bit forward because Kembo's being harassed by Ayatel, and at the same time he's trying to battle for the place with Uni Clark. Kembo looking back, Uni Clark getting really, really close to him behind. And I think Uni Clark's going to have a go down the outside. Oh, that was great racing. Straight down the outside, Uni Clark. Kembo drops back to P6, and now Bob's going to have a go at Kembo by the looks of things. Interesting to see how they're going to come down into the next corner. Bob and Kembo battling it out. We've got about a 10-car train that's led by, I believe it's the race leader, Luke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-car train going into the last corner and down the main straight. This is a great, great front leading battle. I think one of the cars has actually broke off, so it's now a 7-car train. But it's still great racing. Oh, it looked like John got up on his wheels there. He's caught the gravel trap and he's running all the way out. Yellow flag in turn 1. I think he's got that going, he has. And Ayatel, due to that, moves up to 2nd place. I don't know what you've... Steve Green's just put in the comments, wow, close. It is close racing, Steve. Totally agree with you. I don't think I've seen a closer race this season in Rubbins Racing. It's absolutely nose to nose. But I think, by the looks of things, Luke is starting to run away with it now. He's broken away from the pack. He's got a 1.1 second gap. It's just gone up to a 1.3. So I think this might be the case where Luke is free now from this group. And Ayatel is going to lead this 6-car train. Whereabouts? P7, we've got Jasper, it looks like he's got some damage. He's got some heavy damage as well, that's not looking good on the front of that Caterham. And he's all over the road, running all over the grass. Jasper might struggle with that amount of damage. We saw a similar incident to Smithy in the qualifying session. And now Bob is going to have a harass on Jasper because of this. Jasper's going really, really slow. Bob just ran slightly wide. I think he's going to try and get close, have a look down the inside potentially. He's getting right close to the back of that red Caterham. Down into the back straight. Bob's going to have a go, I think. He's going to have the slipstream out this corner. Is he going to have a go? He looks to the outside. Is he going to dive to the in? I'm not sure. I think he's just backed off slightly. Couldn't quite get the job done there. Now have a look at John Boy, who's battling for second place with Ayatel, and at the same time, Johnny, Ayatel, Johnny and Kembo all battling for this second place. This is a really, really close race between these three. Luke is definitely free now. He's broken a 2.7 second gap from these guys, so I think it'll be a bit of a miracle comeback for Ayatel or any of these guys to get back in the race now and catch up with Luke. Oh, maybe something's happened. Luke's just spun off. Ayatel is right on the back of Luke now. Luke made a slight mistake coming down the main straight. Now is Ayatel going to have a go down into Druids? We'll have to wait and see. He's right onto the back of Luke now. This is absolute wheel-to-wheel racing between these boys in the sprint race. I can't wait for the feature race because it's going to be so much tighter and so much more action. It's tight enough already as it is. Johnny is going to have a look at Ayatel. Luke's starting to get the breakaway again, which is slightly annoying for the entertainment factor, but Kembo's going to try and join in with this 4-car train as well. They're trying to catch up with each other. 9 people watching on stream now, boys. Thank you very much for joining. Once again, if you want to join the Rubbins Racing League or get involved, go and find us on the Discord. Link is down below in the description. Oh, and we got a spin. I think that's Ayatel that's gone off. It is. Oh, that's going to cost him a lot of time. And now he's going to have Andy all over his bottom. Now Andy might be able to get at Ayatel here. 10 people watching on stream now, boys. Thank you very much for the support and everyone watching. And now we've got a battle for second, sorry. Johnny. Oh! Luke's got... Oh, I'm not sure who that was. It wasn't Luke, that's for sure. No, it was traffic. I was getting a bit excited there. I thought that was Luke that came off, but it was a back marker. But moving on. Johnny is at Ken. And we've got Smithy spun out. I think there's been an incident, potentially contact there. Right, something to do with the Fenia Rug Bar and Smithy there. We might have a steward's inquiry if there was contact there, but we're not sure. Johnny and Kembo battling it out for second place. I think Luke is starting to break around. Oh, there's been a big smash. I believe Andy has got into, unless Ayatel spun out on his own, but Andy's going to have a go down into the final Final corner. Massive damage on Ayatel's car. Oh, it's getting tight there. It seems like that Mo Morton was involved, who was one of the backmarkers, was involved in that incident. Go back and see where he is on track. Yes, he is coming down, so he must have been involved in that incident. Luke's still not pulling away with this race. John and Kembo are keeping him in his sights, which is quite surprising. Come on, Peanut. keep pulling out the comments, guys. Really appreciate it. We've got Luke, who's not pulling away with this race. He's really struggled in these Caterhams. I think we found a weakness in him, but we'll have to wait and see, because John and Kembo are chasing him hard, and I think Kembo's actually right on the back of John here. Might have a look down the inside. Not quite sure. Is he going to have a go? They're going to try and get side by side. Down into the last corner. And Kembo's going to have a look down the inside, going down the main straight. Surely he's got the move done. He's passed, but has he got the move done? Is John going to try and go around the outside, going into the first corner? He's going to dive up the inside. This is great racing from these boys. John, hopefully down the inside of Kembo, he does. Kembo. And Kembo just couldn't quite hold the position. John came back at him, but it might not be over yet. They're still wheel to wheel with each other. Kembo might have a go down into the next corner. He's going to have a look. Oh, and he is going to look. John's gone wide. Just gets the door shut in time. But John and Kembo are wheel to wheel racing. They do not want this second place to go. John still defending from Kembo. Kembo's looking at the inside. Can't quite get the job done that way. But Kembo will be patient. He'll wait for his move. He won't rush into anything. These boys are racing for podium positions. They don't want to have an accident and cost them in the race. Uni Clark is quite far back from this pack though, so we'll have to wait and see. Here comes Kembo. He's going to have another attack at John. John keeping the inside line covered. Is Kembo going to have a go down the straight? He's going to get in the slipstream, I think. And I think he is in the slipstream. They're right on the back of each other now. Kembo's not going to have a go this time. Or will he? Slightly left the door open. I think he has left the door open, John. Kembo's going to go down the inside. And John's just trying to stay in there. But Kembo just about got the job done. They're still side by side. John gets the place back. Kembo's surely going to go the undercut. Yes, he is. This is great racing from these boys. John still defending from Kembo. These boys are literally wheel to wheel. Wheel to wheel, toe to toe. This race between these two is gonna go right to the checkered flag, I'd like to think. Kembo still attacking John. This is great stuff from these boys. Just while the battle's died down a bit, we're gonna go and have a look at Ayatel, who's not had the best races. He's dropped back a few positions. Andy's quite far. He's got quite a gap between them people. Gonna go back to the battle for second place. John and Kembo. They're still racing hard. It's ridiculous how quick these boys are racing. Oh, I think we've got a spin. It's Andy. He's gone round. We've got a yellow flag in the valley. And Andy has dropped all the way down to P9. That's going to cost them. We've got John and Kembo. Kembo might have an attack going into Druids here. Looking at it. He's looking. He's not quite got it done. John's still looking at the back of Kembo. Kembo is going to fight to get past John. These boys are going to go to the end. I can see it now. They've both got the same pace. Luke's disappeared off into the distance, but that doesn't matter because we've still got an entertaining race up at the top end. Kembo's closing in again on John. Is Kembo going to have a go here? Potentially. He's had a look down the inside, can't quite get it done, and Kembo's sort of slid. He has slid. He's dropped massively back from John. And that might be Kembo's race over. I think I don't think he's going to recover after that one with 3 minutes to go. I think he's let John free now to go and have an attack at Luke. Going to go further down the field. Oh, we've heard that Luke's made a mistake. He's going slow. John might have an opportunity here to get at them. Luke's just about kept it on the road, but that has narrowed the gap once again. Maybe the race at the front isn't over yet. We'll have to wait and see. We'll go back and look at Ugbar, see how he's getting on. He comes down the valley. Down through the corner. Not sure. We've got Richie behind him, trying to look for places. And Smithy's going slightly slow in the background. I thought he had a problem there, but he's got back going again. Have a look at Rome. Oh, Duftinio. He's hit the wall. I think he's hit the wall at the first corner. He's spun round. He's got the car back going, but there's heavy damage on that car. Runs wide out of Druids. Duftinio is struggling in P9. And I think the pack between John and Kembo has finally broken up, unfortunately. Kembo 7 seconds behind John now. Here we've got a spin. Believe it's Smith. Smith has spun, but he's got back going again. Andy, I'm not sure if he spun there, but he's dropped a few positions down. Andy is struggling in this race. Not sure how he's going to cope in the feature race. We'll have to wait and see. We've got Udi Clark coming over the line in 5th, followed by Bob in P6th, and then Ayatel in 7th. Duftinio's not far behind in 8th either. About a second, 10 seconds off. Thank you for all your comments, guys, on stream. 6 people still watching the stream now. Thank you for sticking with us. We really, really do appreciate it. That you've taken your time out of your evening to watch us. Absolutely brilliant. That you've actually done this, which is... Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. If you want to get involved, get on the Discord. And get involved that way. Links in the description of how to get on the Discord and join us all. All you have to do once you've joined it. Also, when you've joined it, there's a link on the channel as well. All you have to do once you've joined it is put your driver details in and sign up for the races online. It's super easy to do. And we really, really do appreciate it that you do sign up. I'm just watching the stream back on replay. I don't know why. Now battle Uni Clark is defending from Bob now. This could be a crucial point in the race. We'll have to wait and see. Uni Clark's still on it. Bob's still there. Now we're looking, Ayatel might get involved in this as well. We'll have to wait and see. Potentially might get involved in it. I think he's too far back actually, Ayatel. In fact, he's dropped the position to Bob there. Or has he? No, it's Uni Clark and Bob battling for the lead. Apologies, guys. I've got that completely wrong. Gonna have a look at Ugbar, who's on his own. Whoa, we get really, really close to the pit wall there. Could have easily gone out. Just looking, looks like Uni Clark and Bob is the only close battle out on track at the moment, so we're gonna stick with these guys and watch them. And the leader is coming around the final corner. Just remember, on the final lap, we've got a bit of traffic in the way, but Luke Bennett is about to win the sprint race in the Thursday Night Lights. Round 2 here at Brands Hatch goes to Luke Bennett. John Boy is across the line in second. Kembo is going to take a very, very successful third. And we've heard there's an incident. I think Iatel is defending from Andy. This could be a close battle for the line. Uni Clark and Bob are across. In fact, Jasper and Uni Clark are across in 4th and 5th. Bob's still out there in 6th, followed by Iatel and Andy. And Andy might have a go into the last corner here on Iatel. He's got nothing to lose. Is he going to have a go? I don't think he's going to have the pace. So Bob's going to come across the line in 6th, followed by Iatel, then Andy. Oh, that's a big crash over the line. And I think it was Bob that started all that, but it doesn't matter. The race is over. 9 people still on the stream, guys. Please stick with us. We still have a feature race to do. It's absolutely... Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the bell icon for notifications, and just stick with us for the feature race. It should be a good one. Double the distance, double the time, with a pit stop, with a rolling start. We'll be back in a few minutes. No worries, boys. Cheers, thank you. Right, guys, we're back on stream. We're going to have a 5-minute break, 5-minute recess before we get into the feature race. Just let the guys get sorted out with drinks. I've got them on stream, so... Right, so we're just going to wait for the guys to recess, get back going. It should be all sorted. 29 laps, double the distance in this race. We've got a pit stop to do as well. So it should be an interesting and tight race. Clever idea. Me, I can do. Let me just go back in stream. Yeah, I did. Let me just find it. Right, I've got it here. The finishing order was Luke Bennett in first, Johnny in second, Kembo third. Oh, slow down. Luke, yep, Johnny, Kembo. Just trying to read that. I think it's who was it? Jatsco, Uni Clark. Can't read that name either. Let me have a look. Bobby Dazzler, Andy, Iatel, Definio, Ugbar, Where we up to? Where are we up to, boys, with the results? Where are we up to the results? Then Ugbar, Atlantis, Tannis, Rome, just trying to find who else. Where is it? Come on, stupid thing. I believe we're pretty close. Smithy. Yeah, well, Smithy did the result on that one, and then we've got Mointon, and where is it? Oh, come on, stream. I think someone's retired, so I think that's it. Some of these retired, let's put it that way, so. Good job you enjoying the stream, guys. It's good to hear. Thank you very much. Richie finished in 13th.
13th. Okay, so yeah, he was smiling. So in that case, that's it then. So right, we've got the grid there ready. So starting, so be on pole, Smithy second.
Right, it'll be interesting, this one. Hopefully you're all enjoying it on stream, guys. Thank you for the comments. Really appreciate it. And we're about to go for the feature race. 29 laps with a pit stop. Double the distance, double the time, double the action. Apologies on stream, guys, just laughing at something in the chat. Oh, right, good luck, boys. Still 5 watching on stream. Thank you for sticking with us. Really appreciate it. If you want to join us again, like I say, the Discord link is down below, and if you want to subscribe, like the video, and also hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any of the action. You know when it's uploaded. Really appreciate it. I'm not gonna say anything stupid because I'm on stream, so. But Lecky will have conversations in the we'll leave it on. We'll do it on Discord later. Right, moving on, guys. We're about to get going. Everyone's just getting their stuff together and whatever. So we're just waiting to go, and as soon as we're ready to go, we are off. It's good. Seven watching on stream now, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We do really appreciate it. Hopefully, if any of your friends are on YouTube, make sure they get them watching. Really appreciate it. Steve, I also appreciate the comments for the for the commentary. Really appreciate that, Steve. Thank you. If you can hear the stream in the background, boys, I do apologise. Just so I can man the comment section. I'll try and turn it down as best as I can. Right, guys, just gonna have a few minutes of silence just while the race gets going, and then I will be back for the feature race.
Yes, get in, Max.
And we need to get A-tail back in as well.
Yeah, get out, Phil.
Yeah, cool, man. Thanks. What the fuck is
Yeah,
going
no
on with
worries, no worries.
my internet, man? I don't know what's happened.
It's because you're getting strong, mate. It's literally, that many people are trying to get into the room. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
Hey guys, yeah, unready once because the timer's gonna come down. I'm trying to get back in. We might have to start a new order.
Yeah, cheers. Just give it another 30 seconds or so. Let Andy get his arse in gear. Here it comes. Here it
That's what the
comes.
fuck's going on.
We'll get there, mate. We'll get there.
I
Got
keep
one more. We need
disconnecting.
one more.
Apologies for that on stream, guys. I just had to quickly view a message. We will get back going. Do apologise for that. Should be a good race, should this one. I'm looking forward to it. We've got a full, I believe we've got a full grid. Not quite a full grid, we've got 15 for this one. I have to knock 16 off because I'm streaming, so... Right, guys, good luck for the race, everyone there.
Is there anyone here, quickly before we go, is there anyone here who hasn't done a Robbins Racing rolling start before?
Max will have one of us.
Right, so you're on the rules. Richie's going to become the leader of the pack when we come round to the final turn. And we're going to form up in double file, 2x2. And Richie can go, once we hit the grid, once we hit the starting grid, he can go anywhere between the starting grid and the finish line.
Just apologies on stream, guys. We're just quickly discussing what's going to happen. So it's going to be a rolling start, this one. Reverse grid from the previous race results. So Richie is going to lead the way, followed by Lecky as they have just joined the room.
Alright, mandatory stop guys, so you know the rules.
We're gonna have to take fuel. Or not?
Apologies for that, guys. Just setting up the... So we've got the guys on the starting grid. They're gonna move up better than F1. I totally agree, Leonardo. This racing is better than F1. Totally agree. So these much better. Agree as well, Steve. Great to hear you're enjoying it, the stream, guys. Really appreciate it. 9 watching on stream. Really appreciate it. Yeah, no worries, boys, no worries. Is that alright? Right, guys, hopefully you can still hear me on stream. Apparently I'm killing the ears of everyone in the room, so I've just had to turn my mic down a little bit. So, we're going to get going. Everyone needs to stay on the grid. Andy's going to call people. Right, we all have the position sorted. Everyone's rolling off. Richie, if you just slow down until everyone joins up, just do like 35 miles an hour just to get everyone catching up. That'll be great. Everyone is going to start forming up very shortly. We're just going to get the pack together. I've already got them to slow down, Andy. I've already got them to slow down. Yeah. Uni Clark, you need to drop back, please. Should be an interesting race, should this, guys. It's a rolling start, as you can see. Everyone's starting to form up. Richie, guys, switch sides, switch sides, switch sides. That's it, we're all starting to form up now. We're very, very close, guys, to going racing in the Rubbins Racing. 7 still in stream. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate 9 being in the stream, guys, that have just come on. You can go whenever, Richie, or you can go on the line. But as soon as you cross the line, everyone's allowed to go, whether you've gone or not. So, keep it steady, guys. Good luck. 8 still on stream. Thank you very much for sticking with us. We're about to go racing here at Brands Hatch. 9 on stream now. It is going to be a very, very close race. All the guys are forming up now, ready to go for the feature race in the second round of the Rubbins Racing Thursday Night Lights series. Steve Green says good luck, everyone. So we're about to go racing. Richie, as soon as he gets onto the starting grid, he can go whenever he wants. We're about to go racing here at Brands Hatch for the feature race. It is going to be tight, and he's gone. We're green, green, green here at Brands Hatch. Richie has fooled them all. He has got a massive start getaway into turn 1. They go. Richie getting a little bit on the inside. There's a bit of touching, bit of argy-bargy going on at the back. Got a bit of contact. Richie leads the way into turn 2. Still side-by-side action. This is going to be a really, really tight race with the faster guys at the back and the slower guys at the front. But Richie is pulling away straight away, and that's Kembo that's gone round. Not sure who it was that Doftinio went round, and I think it's Atlantis as well that's gone round. Wasn't Kembo. I'm not sure where Kembo is in the field actually. But Richie is leading the way, and he's pulling a gap. He's doing as bad as Luke. He's pulling a 1.5 second gap currently. Guys, please keep on commenting on stream. Give you information of what you want to tell the drivers. We've still got 9 on stream watching, and this is going to be a tight one. With the faster guys at the back and the slower guys at the front, we got a spin round. I think that was Uni Clark in the background. It was. And Bob is now assaulting him. Uni Clark's gone wide, and Bob gets into 3rd place. Got a big crash somewhere. Oh yes, I see it. I believe that's Duftinio that's gone off. It is. He's got sustained a bit of damage there, but across the line is Richie. He still leads this race, and he's pulling a gap as well. This is going to be really, really tight racing. Now, I'll be wondering to see where Luke is currently. I'm not sure where he is, actually. He's P8. Luke is currently P8 and about to go down the inside of John, and he's got the move done. Next on the list will be Max. And Max is going to have to fight very, very hard for this position. It's going to be tight. The lap times are pretty good so far. We're on lap 3 out of 29. And this race is going to go down to the wire. And we've got a 3-car train here. Somebody's gone off. I think that was John sliding in the background. But then we've got Max has gone, smashed into the barriers, dropped all the way down to P8, and that has surely let Luke free on Jasper now. Luke is going to go hunting after Jasper. Jasper going around the second to last corner. Luke coming round it now. They're quite tight at these lot. We might end up with a 7 or 8 car train like we did in the previous race. 10 people on stream now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Just dropped off to 9, but hopefully we can get a few more people in to watch this brilliant racing. As it said earlier, it's better than F1. Now we've got Richie, who's not pulled a gap now. Ugbar is closing in. And we have a pit stop in this race, and looking at Richie's tyres, the right hand side are blue and the left hand side are green, so that might not be good for the balance of the car. Ugbar and Bob are chasing. Bob's under attack from Jasper's under attack from Bob, sorry. Bob's all over the back of Jasper. Can he get the move done? That's the question. Down the back straight. Have a look. The guys are not running away with this. Oh, and that's Richie got off in the background. Went through the gravel, I think, or just one wide. It's very... Apologies for that, boys. Really apologise. For some reason my mic wasn't working. And I was speaking at the same time. Technical difficulties there, boys. Apologise. Still got a 4-way race for the lead. Still got Richie, then Luke. Luke's up in the equation now. I've missed all that action. Luke is up into second place and now all over the back of Richie. This could be really, really tight. This could get tight. And the free stride down the straight. Oh, Luke's been taken out. Luke has been... Jasper's come off worse, I think. But Luke drops down to P3. And that releases Bob to have a go at Ricky now. Richie now. Why did I say Ricky? Somebody correct me on stream. Why did I say Ricky? Oh dear, it's been a long day. Anyway, Richie still has the race lead. Bob and Luke. Richie and Bob and Luke are all in a line, and they're going to try and get really, really close in this race. It's going to be a 3-way race for the podium spots. Richie round the next corner. Luke is going to have an attack. Bob's got past Luke. This is great racing. Luke might struggle in this race. Bob's going to have a go at Richie going into the next corner. Is he going to get the move done? I've got a funny feeling he is, and he has got the move done. Bob into the race lead. Great driving. And now Richie is going to try and hold up Luke, but that is going to now get Bob on his way. Luke is right all over the back of the Caterham, but at the same time, Luke is coming under attack from Clark. This is great racing. Luke down the inside of Richie. He's got the job done. Now Luke is going to have an attack at Bob. This is great racing at the front of the pack. I apologise that we're not going back to anybody else, but this is just great racing. Oh, we've got a pitter. Richie is into the pits. He's making an early pit stop. That is very, very different. Richie into the pits. They're putting fuel in the car as well. That's an interesting stop. I'm surprised he hasn't come out worse there. Bob is pulling away from Luke though, which is quite surprising. Still 9 on stream. Really, really appreciate it, guys, that you're watching this. Bob is trying to pull away. And I think he's doing so far a pretty good job of it. Bob might actually keep the race lead here. He's actually pulling away from Luke. The gap is growing. Or is it? Luke, I think, has found the slipstream and got in the toe of Bob. He might have an attack going into the second to last corner. Luke's ran slightly wide. Bob round the next corner. Luke on. Is he going to keep himself in the race? Luke down the back straight. Is Bob trying to stay with him? I'm not sure. Luke's ran a little bit wide. I thought he was going straight on into the barriers there. He's just kept it going though. Bob and Luke still racing hard. Lap 8 of 29 in this race, and they're still going for it. Andy, just a warning, there's thunderstorms in the area round where I am, so yeah, if the connection goes, it goes, mate. I'm just going to say that now. So if it goes, it goes. I don't know what you'll do. I don't know if you're streaming or not. Bob and Luke still racing. Yeah. Bob and Luke still racing hard. Luke down the outside. He's going to have a go at Bob. And he's going to try and really go round the outside into the last corner. This is really, really good racing. Luke is just hanging on. Is he going to get down the inside? No. Bob takes the lead, but he's gone ridiculously wide. And I think that's Bob out of the race. Luke is released. That is bad news. We'll have a look at the back of the pack now. Go further down the order. And Andy and Jasper is now chasing Andy. Andy running out wide. I think Jasper's going to try and get in Andy's toe here. It wouldn't surprise me. Leonardo just put in the comments, Luke is a beast. Luke is definitely pulling away. He's broken a 3-second gap to Bob now, so I think first place is done and dusted already. Andy is still racing hard though. He's got Jasper closing in on him. Kembo's coming up onto Ugbar now. This could be very, very tight. We've got an incident and we're hearing that Luke's gone wide. He has. Now Bob could get right onto the back of Luke. this could become very, very interesting. I think we've got Andy's got a slowdown penalty by the sounds of things. And now he has got Jasper all over the back of him. Dufinio might be joining in on the action as well. Here comes Jasper, trying to make a move on Andy. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it or not. They're getting very, very close though. I will tell you that. Oh, Jasper spun off in the background. This is amazing. This might hand Dufinio P5, and it does. Jasper, I don't know what happened there. It seemed like he touched the curb on the exit and he just spun it all the way around. It's such a disappointment for Jasper because he was racing really, really well. Another man that's racing really well is Bob. He's racing his absolute life out to keep up with Luke, and he's keeping up with Luke, which is the even more amazing thing. So the race for the lead might not be over. Uniclark's not too far behind in the background as well, who's Bob's teammate. So I think it's going to be a close race for the front. What do you think? Put your comments down below, guys. What do you think the race result will be? I think it is going to get pretty close, if I'm being honest. It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. Luke is starting to pull away from Bob though, which is slight disheartened because the entertainment factor might be gone out of that battle. However, a battle that's sort of still happening on track is Lecky and Rome. Rome's not too far behind. Oh, Lecky's gone straight off into the barriers. Straight off we have a yellow flag at turn 5. Lecky drops to the back of the pack and the leaders are coming through as well. They're the leaders, or have we got a few? Apparently Luke's made a big mistake from what we're hearing out on track. I wouldn't say it's a big mistake, the gap's still the same, but what we're hearing, the mistake was made. What was the mistake, Luke? Apparently Luke went wide at turn 1 and clipped the wall from what we're hearing. We didn't quite get it on the stream, but just trying to find a good battle that we can look at. There's not many battles happening out on track. I think we've got a retiree as well. I'm not sure who it is. I think no, it's not Andy, it's someone else that's pulled out of this race. Just trying to have a look at the order. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's Jasper that's pulled out of the race by the looks of things. Which is a shame. It is a shame, but that's how racing goes sometimes. 8 people watching stream, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. We've got Luke coming down in turn 1. He's got a bit of heavy damage on that Caterham. Now Bob must have dropped back somewhere because Uniclark is almost on the back of Luke now, which is it's quite surprising. So, and Luke is actually trying to race well, but I think they're about to hit traffic. And they are about to hit traffic in the form of Max. I'm not sure how Max is 11th and Lecky's 13th and further up the road from him, unless Lecky's been a lot more times, but I'm not sure. But there is a back marker for Luke to contend with. which he's coming right up to now. I think we've got one in the pits. We've got Ugbar in the pits. I think he's made his stop, which is good to see, and he has, and he's on his way out, and I think he's going to come out in P8. He is. Good stop there. Good consistent stop. And have a look back at Luke, and I think Max has let him through, looking at the cameras. And Luke's into the pits. The race leader is into the pits. Sort of clips the wall on the entry to the pit road, but he's in. And Uni Clark takes the race lead. Now is this going to be a quick stop from Luke? He's putting a bit of fuel in, and he's on his way. And we're hearing from Luke they haven't put enough fuel in the car. That could be costly. Luke could run out of fuel here if he don't get round in a lap. This is crazy, crazy stuff. I've never seen Luke run out of fuel before. Has he not put enough fuel in? Has anyone put enough fuel in? Because we're on standard setups. So people are going to have to refuel at their pit stops who haven't. I think we're going to have a few breakdowns in this race. This could be the turning point. Uniclark's got 2 litres left. Everyone's going to have to go and fill up. Lap 14 out of 29. We're halfway through this race. And Uniclark has the lead. But I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a lot of position changes because some people haven't put enough fuel in right now.